Revolution and everyday life. This is the seventh and concluding part of the first chapter, the French Revolution. Students, today we will try to learn to understand what is revolution. We have been living on this earth for lakhs of years, from Ramapithecus to Australopithecus to Neanderthal and Homo erectus to Homo sapiens. Many changes have taken place in our physiology and in the capacity of our brain. This is called evolution. But can we say any change has taken place in our psyche? Don't we still the same? We wage war, destroy property, kill people and rejoice over it just like our ancestors. Do our nationalism is not the same as our primitive tribalism? Generally, the term revolution has been used for the continuous movement of celestial bodies. But later this term was used as the complete political, economic and cultural change in society for establishing the liberty, equality and fraternity. Students, is the change in the form of government from one to another a revolution? Let's try to observe it through one of the popular revolution of mankind. What happened during the French Revolution and after the French Revolution? Were we able to establish a society of liberty? Were we able to establish a society of equality? Were we able to establish a society of fraternity? First, we take the question of liberty. Did the French Revolution bring liberty in the French society? Surely not. Still the large population were denied to vote, were still passive citizens. According to the revolutionary, the women could not participate in politics. Olympe de Gouges was butchered, guillotined by the revolutionary government for raising voice for women's political right. The opposing voices were muted using the guillotine. 16,000 French men and women were guillotined during the French Revolution. Now, take the question of equality. Did the revolution bring equality in France? The answer is simple no. Slaves were still slaves because slave traders were the leaders of the so-called French Revolution. For them, the slave trade was their right. They even did not consider these African slaves, the Negroes, as humans. They were called subhumans. Passive citizens were still passive. They did not get any voting right. Now, finally come to the question of fraternity. Without establishing liberty and equality, fraternity is impossible. Great poet Ramdhari Singh Dinkar rightly said, जब तक मनुष्य का सुख भाग नहीं सम होगा, समित न होगा कोलाहल, संग्राम नहीं कम होगा. Changing one or two things, imposing one rule or forcing one thing or other is not revolution. Was evolution of censorship a revolution? Was it not only for the certain type of voice to raise? If the counter voice was allowed, why 16,000 men and women were guillotined? If the freedom of speech was a natural right, what was the problem with Olympe de Gouges in announcing the declaration of the right of women and citizens? Forcing equality in breed, equality in dress and address was certainly not a revolution. The French Revolution only gave to the way to the nationalism, that lead to the imperialism, and finally to the capitalism, the most brutal form of the human exploitation. This is the achievement of French Revolution. The capitalism is the outcome of the French Revolution. You can link it. Generally, we think an idea is a revolution. All the mess that thought has created can't solve by the same thought, same messy thought. The only undoing of wrong setup of mind can bring clarity to the mind, and that uncondition our mind and bring clarity and bring revolution, bring liberty, equality and fraternity. Thank you very much.